Hello and welcome to Flag Your Week. And today's episode is a very special episode. It is beyond the hashtag, the reality of activism and social justice for Nigerian youth in Nigeria. So today's topic is a very interesting topic, you guys. I've been waiting for this topic because I feel like this topic is a topic we need to talk about, and I'm here today with my co-host. Sam, how are you today?
I'm fine, I've been fine. I've been anticipating this topic for a while.
Honestly, because this topic is a topic I feel like everybody should understand, because it took me a while to actually understand this topic, and I feel like a lot of people should know this topic.
When I was even told that I would be speaking on this topic, I was actually happy.
Especially after
I have a lot of
what's happening currently
that I want to ask that is relating to this.
This topic is a very important topic. It's a topic that I feel like we need to educate so many people about, because we really need to break it down to what is activism, what is social justice, and the effect it has on Nigerian youth.
Let's start from what is social justice. Okay, from my own view, it says social justice is a view that everyone deserves equal economic, political, and social rights and opportunities. That means it doesn't matter your age, your size, where you are, as in, it doesn't matter who you are, male, female, we should not be biased. We all deserve the same rights and opportunities. But beyond, our topic says beyond the hashtags. Okay, we've all seen all the hashtags online and the social media campaign about change, about social justice, us fighting online for what we want as the youths. But beyond the hashtags, as in beyond what we are posting, what really happens? We post and we don't get results. We post and we don't see anything happening. So like beyond that, what really happens? How can the youth make an impact in the fight for social justice? That is the question I want to throw to the youth today. Like, how can we make an impact? How can the youth like stand and say, okay, we want justice for ourselves?
And the youth are going to answer you shortly after the break, because we have so much to talk about. Yeah. We'll be back after the break, guys. Welcome back, guys. Before we even talk about beyond the hashtag activism, what was activism? What is it? To my belief, it's fighting for your right and also the right of others. The saying of when you fight for somebody or when you stand up for yourself, you're indirectly standing up for others. So let's start with, why is it even important in the first place, for Nigerian youth to be involved in this?
You see, Nigerian youths have a major role to be a vital role to play for promoting social justice and making their future better. Because, okay, if we don't fight, who's going to fight for us? We are the future of this country. We are the ones that will say, okay, if Nigeria goes this way, we are the ones that will go that way. And if Nigeria is good, we'll be the ones to enjoy it. If Nigeria is going bad, we'll be the ones to suffer it.
But Sam, I feel like it's easier to say all this, like when you're having a conversation. It's easier to say this when you are like in a bubble. But seeing the climate of like Nigeria, how do you convince the youths right now take up activism, especially where you see even the ones that are actively doing it, we see what's happening to them. So how do we convince the youths now, like, okay, this is for our good, fight for your country? Because the question I want to ask you is Nigeria even worth fighting for?
Nigeria
is this country worth fighting for?
You can't say Nigeria is not worth fighting for. Nigeria is worth fighting for. Like I said, we are Nigerians. You are Nigerian, I'm Nigerian. So this is our country. We can't say, okay, we'll now leave our country to go and fight for another country. So Nigeria is worth fighting for. This is where we were brought up. This is our own country. This is where we stand.
But Sam, again, and I feel like I'm definitely the person. I'm the other Sam, because to me it feels like you're just having a conversation. I'm trying to get you to have a conversation, because I'm trying to get you to convince me, because I'm not convinced this like it's worth fighting for, because it's easy to have a topic and say, oh, beyond the hashtag. But I know what we go through in this country. We've seen proof. Starting from how many years ago, NSAS till now. we've seen activists. We can mention. Now the question I'm asking is, you're fighting for a country that is still pushing you back. Is it even worth this thing? We're at this conversation because Sam, I asked you, convince me. Why you think we should fight, why we should go beyond the hashtag, because it's one thing to retweet and like on the internet. It's easy to retweet and like.
Yes.
It's Twitter, it's Instagram, but do you know what it means? It's saying you need to go beyond the hashtag. So in your way of life, you also need to fight for yourself and fight for your country.
Yes.
Sam, I'm asking this question now. Do you think that's possible?
Yes, it is. If we the youths can actually put our heads together, it's possible for us to change Nigeria. Let's forget about the government. Let's forget about. I know we need support from them. I know
Sam, you cannot say.
Chill.
Sam, I totally disagree with that. You cannot say the government because it's like fighting. It's fighting
from the government. That's what I'm saying. Even though we need support, but since they are not showing the support that we want, we the youth, we can come together. We should even, one of the major issues we're having in Nigeria is this tribalism stuff. We should drop that and fight. This is our country. This is not a one-man country.
Sam, oh my God, thank you. You said it.
This is not a one-man country.
This just concluded election made me see, because I always used to say this tribalism, this bigotry ended with our parents. You know, it's our parents that used to be tribalistic. Growing up, I never used to think I cared so much about where you're from, where you're not from.
I don't even care about
that. But it's really outrageous to know that in this year, we still have tribalism among the youths now.
And it's very, very
so
sad.
Do you even think we're even better? Because to me, it feels like, what is the difference? It's every day we are seeing either one cyberbullying or the other, or we're seeing. It's really tiring, Sam, because again, it's easy to start a conversation and say, "Oh, do this beyond the hashtag," but first of all, for this to even work, we really need the support of the government. This is going to be a hard thing. I feel like it's something we should all do because, like you said, it's our country.
Yes, our
but
country.
What are the challenges you think they are going to face if they are going to go beyond the hashtag?
You know,
because even with the hashtag, things are going wrong.
Yes, no, for sure.
What do you think is going to happen beyond the hashtag?
Before I even go, one of the main challenges faced by Nigerian youth, is lack of support from the government and other authorities. So, what I will say is that since we are not getting support from the government, even before I speak about lack of support from the government, Nigerian youths, young activists, they are facing harassment, intimidation, some as in they are being violated by the police force and other security forces. But what are the government doing? Even if we post it online, they will see the video and they'll just be like, okay, we've spoken about this, okay, we'll take action. The next thing you see that the video, as in we're no more hearing anything about this or what happened.
I'm just trying to remember so many things.
They will see something happening. The government will see it happening. The youth will complain. These are the youth of your country. Whatever they say, these are the people that are going to take over when you guys are no more.
But Sam, to me, I even feel like that thing you just said now, take over. They do not want that.
Yes, they don't
feel
want
like
that, but it's for sure that
do you know that I feel like in a country when you are like the older generation should be like, okay, we're the older generation, these people are eventually going to take over. Let's try and motivate them. Let's try and help them. Let's do leadership classes. But to them, it feels like hostile takeover. They don't want you anywhere near. They want to hoard that thing. They want to hoard that power among them.
Download the Flygate app now. As you're watching this video, maybe you should just go out from YouTube, just go to Apple Store or somewhere and download the app. And I promise you won't regret ever using that app.
Download, you guys, because we're talking about different topics, and we're always going to say we live in a country. We know the country we are in. We're going to face challenges. So how are we finding solutions? Our solutions to you guys, is the Flygate app.
Flygate
if you come
app.
across any harassment, whether by the police, whether by your friends, anybody, if you even know someone that has been harassed or has faced any discrimination based on this topic or through activism, you can report through the Flygate app, you guys.
Make videos, take pictures, post it there, and I promise you justice will be served.
And we have so many more things to discuss, you guys. We'll be back shortly after the break.
has a desperate heart to rule. He has love for the people, yet it costs the people food. He has guns for the people, and a promise yet to come.
My last song.
Kill one another for a hope that never comes. There's a cry
On this bridge, they accused James Nwafo of this crime.
We've already killed them all.
I've killed him as well. We can't do anything.
Okay.
I've killed him.
They've killed my brother and there's nothing we can do about it. Like,
lost so long ago, and I cry for a reason that only heaven knows. Where did they go wrong? How can they go on? Only hope remains the answer.
These ones, even with their lives destroyed and their livelihoods decimated, are in fact the lucky ones. What about Chijioke? What about Okuchukwu? What about Chimezie Ugochukwu? Or Ebuka Obiora and Chibuike Obasi? Three sons of one mother, taken by Akuzu SARS. Their mother, Ukamaka, has now been left completely childless.
Would we ever live in peace?
We later confirmed that the police actually
I
knew
believe in the people.
that he had been killed by them.
So we are back to Flag Your Week, you guys. My favorite segment, which is Flag Your Week.
Sam's favorite segment.
See, today I was so pained because you know when I first entered it, I was like, I have so many things to flag.
Yeah, you told me.
So today, let me just have a conversation about Uber drivers, Bolt drivers, in drivers, rider, all of them. I feel like in the morning when you're driving a passenger, just be quiet. I'm not even joking. My Uber driver made me feel so uncomfortable today. He kept talking. I know that kind of thing where you have to reply because you don't want to feel somehow.
Yeah.
For even safety reasons, you have to reply. Next thing, this man, when we got to Gudu, I was like, I was like, sir, I don't usually follow this road. And I said, no, this is the road. I was like, this is my office. I follow this road every morning. He was like, I was like, this is not the road. You went to go and follow another road. That's something that is not the road. I said, what did you even put on the map? He now said, you put a different place on the map. Then the app on its own just frustrated me this morning because the app, I'm not going to mention them because I'm sure everybody that uses this app knows them because they can. I feel like that app was created to frustrate their passengers. I'm not even joking because I don't even know if it was my Uber driver's fault or the app itself. Like early in the morning, you're already acting up. People are going to work. Then this man kept talking. Then for him to now find another route, I was like, okay, please can you use the map to my location? First of all, he increased the money. He said, he has already gotten to that location. For him to go to my office, that he has to add money. That was no problem. Okay, just go to my office. I went, wait, why did you put my location on the map? I said I told him Lokogoma, he knows the way. I said, no, please put it on the map. This man started following one bush. I was like, oh, see, 1 star for this man, and I'm still going to complain. Like, I am going to complain because I'm very pained.
It's very necessary. Like, it's painful also now, like.
And it was so funny because just yesterday, people were having this conversation on Twitter, like, girls feeling uncomfortable with their Uber drivers flirting with them or talking to them in the car. Just be quiet and do your job. Like, it's so unprofessional.
Another advice to the youths of our country. One more advice I want to give to you guys is that despite all the challenges and all these things that are happening, we should not relent. I know there are a lot of people, a lot of youths that are ready to stand and say, I will not give anyone the chance to take away my future from me. I will stand no matter what happens, no matter the harassment, I will be there no matter what happens. So I'll just give the youth this advice. I know it's not easy, it's easier said than done. But to achieve something, you have to go through steps. And these are the steps we are going through in Nigeria as the youth who are the ones to make this country better. So I'm just going to give this advice to the youth. Please and please don't relent. Don't lose your self-esteem. Don't be discouraged. Don't say that, okay, this country has finished or something like that. Prayer is important, you can pray, but still we have to work to make our country better. And I think if we work together, I promise you, in the nearest future, Nigeria will be the best place you can ever think of. I promise you. She's laughing, but don't worry, we'll surprise her. I promise you guys. For you.
Sam, Sam the
no, I believe in my country, that is right. Nigeria, my country, I believe. No matter what, I still love my country. So that's the advice I'm going to give. So thank you very much, guys.
Thank you guys for joining us. See you next week. Bye. My name is Rena.
And my name is Samuel. And see you on the next episode.
Bye.
Peace.